today we will be talking about on the Monroe
courses,
programs,
retreats. There are a few words which describes courses, retreats, virtual retreats, online courses. In general, all what Monroe Institute offer and teach as a result of research and related with sound technology and many other things. On the beginning, maybe we will ask. First, I will show you all the courses. So here you have all the courses which are up to date for now, which I have from headquarters in Monroe Institute. And have anybody of you attended any course in Institute? Do we have somebody who finished something?
Not really.
Raise a hand or say something about the program you attended. No, okay. Nobody?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can you write or tell us what program?
I just did wave 1 from recordings, so not participated in any of the training sessions, but wave 1 from
Gateway Experience.
Yeah, Gateway Experience. Yeah.
Gateway and Lifeline in Italy. Oh, great.
Okay, great. As we remember, Monica participated in some program in Spain. Do I remember well?
We don't hear you, Monica. You need to unmute. I will try to help you.
Screen has completely changed from I don't know where.
Okay.
You changed something in the program because the screen has completely changed. I don't see where I could myself unmute. I don't see it.
I don't know. Maybe you have updated.
I don't know. It's different. Yeah, strange.
Maybe you had the old version and now it's updated.
Now I see it. I didn't see it when you showed all these the programs.
Okay.
Sorry.
Have you attended any courses?
Yes. Gateway Voyage, MCSQUARE.
Wow.
Peak Week.
Okay.
No.
Virtual.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
During COVID times.
Okay. Yeah.
And in September, I will do guidelines virtual.
Okay.
Coming September.
So here is Peak Week and MCSQUARE. Okay, good.
So there will be an opportunity to share experiences of virtual retreats. We will share our experiences from residential programs and tell you about the main line of TMI courses and some other stuff that is described below. So, Dominic, you have prepared this diagram. So, tell us about the lineup of this program.
About what? Pardon me?
About this this diagram.
Yeah. Okay. So first, we have a Gateway Voyage, which is we call it also a Gateway Experience. But Gateway Experience is also name of a set of soundtracks in hemisync.com. Yes, .com, which are home study. That's why probably the course is called now Gateway Voyage. I will share on chat and later probably also somewhere links. We have Gateway Voyage in local version, local retreat. There are and sorry, I haven't shared one more.
May I say something? Gateway Voyage is the oldest program from the Monroe Institute. Its origins are in the mid of 70s of 20th century, and that was the first program issued by Robert Monroe and then by the Monroe Institute. And previously it was called N5000, but it is a very, very old story how it came up about the name. And it was just a name of some research and some research challenge, I can say. It was intended to be participated by 5,000 people in the short time, but in a very short time it was changed to Gateway Voyage, and finally it is the best known program from the Monroe Institute, and it is an entry level for more advanced programs that are here displayed to the right of this left rectangle.
Yes, so you go there to get familiar with sound technology, with all this, maybe not all, but with example of those states which are used later in more advanced workshops, courses. So if you don't know where to go, then probably Gateway is best for you. Later, let's go to, I have it on my list. Wait, I don't know why I have next Lifeline, but let's go to Lifeline then. Because it's also here. Because first I focused on this on this path. Let's focus then on Lifeline. So Lifeline is a course where we learn how to communicate with those who don't have body anymore, who passed away. And there are two versions. There is a local retreat and online retreat. Online retreat is called Lifting the Veil. What else? We haven't attended with Pavel Lifeline, but it's very similar to Bruce Moen mental travel courses, which we know with Pavel. Yeah, and it's around not only communication, it's around helping those who passed away and to go into proper place and to yeah.
And by the way, it is about an exploration, serious exploration of non-physical areas, starting from the boundary of human life, physical human life, and finishing at Focus 27, where people go after death. So you can just get to know how each of these states look like and feels like. So it is very exciting, I think, program. I can say it about this program from my experience delivered by Bruce Bowen's program. So
probably a lot of people will be interested in Lifeline because as I look around, and there are really a lot of people who miss those who passed away, and they have a lot of emotions related with this. And Lifeline is not that there are, from my perspective, I see Lifeline two most important things. One, you may have emotional relief related with meeting those who are not anymore here in physical world. Second thing, you learn how to make a work related with helping in this non-physical environment those who already left physical world. And yeah, so there is some, let me say, work. You learn how to help.
Another aspect of Lifeline is that while Gateway VOYAGE is provides you information or feeling about being something more than physical body, Lifeline just makes you or builds beliefs that you can survive your physical death and be sure that you can exist after the physical death. That is very important for us to know that we are infinity beings.
Yeah. Okay. So I think this is about Lifeline. Next, we have a peak week, and again, we haven't attended peak week. Following my knowledge, peak week is overview of explore peak week exercises of 5 different Monroe retreats: Gateway, Guidelines, Lifeline, HEARTLINE, MCSQUARE. So on peak week, you just try. You touch every of those courses I have listed to find what's interesting for you. So if you don't know what's interesting for you, but you want to experience it, then you go first to Gateway and later to peak week. If you still don't know that, for example, maybe you want to go to Guidelines. But
and because Monica told us she attended peak week, maybe she would like to share her experiences from peak week. If not,
no, listen, I don't remember what I experienced in which course. I know I had really deep experiences, but I don't remember in which one of the 3 it was, you know.
Okay.
I just remember and I will never forget these deep experiences. But I cannot tell you in which one it was.
Okay.
Except in MCSQUARE. MCSQUARE, I know. If you see my screen, if you can see me, I can show you a thing of MCSQUARE. When I went to Spoon. That was really a nice experience.
Wait, I will show you.
It's simple what I did. It's simple what I did, but at least I did it. I managed to do it.
Yeah, it's that moment when we show our forks.
That's fantastic. Mine is just simple, but I'm so happy that it.
First I had only one band, But later I was like looking like, you know what? I can do it with, without any magic. So I
Great.
tried more, and even with that, I had some doubts. This is not from MCSQUARE. This is from spoon bending course, which is few hours course, only focused on on work with energy to bend the spoon. So on
That's
MC,
not a Monroe course. That is not a Monroe course.
This is Monroe course. This is Monroe course, but this is not very announced.
Mm-hmm.
So there are waves. There are moments when we sometimes we announce in all social media and so on. There are not many places available on those courses, and they are basics, just basics. You don't learn a lot there. In spoon bending course, you go first through focus 10 relaxation for something around 1 hour, and then you go through few methods like quantum method, where you talk to fork, like gorilla, where you suddenly do it and it works, and with visualization of energy, and I think there was something more. So this is just taste of MCSQUARE with practical thing, because on MCSQUARE, as I remember, you were on online version.
Yeah.
Was there an online version bulb lightening?
It's possible, yes.
I was not there on MCSQUARE, but I heard that on local retreat, people are trying also to light the
bulbs. Okay,
bulb in
yeah. No, we had to grow seeds.
Yeah.
No, we had the seeds and the spoon bending. Yeah. Okay. There was a gentleman in the class. I think after we did this, I think he bent whatever he had at home. Every morning he showed us what he had done the last night. I think he bent everything he had at home. I managed only once.
At this point, I will say that we are fans with Pavel of manifestation, and this is one of our most of subjects which we focus the most. So we know what you are speaking about, because we have Joe Gallenberger, who is creator of MCSQUARE Sync Creation course, which is not Monroe Institute course, but Monroe Institute don't have home study course. So if
yes, this is a home version of MCSQUARE, and MCSQUARE raised up from Inner Vegas program, which was created by Joe Gallenberger.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What means maybe somebody will be curious, what means home study? It means that you receive some papers to read, you receive CDs with soundtracks, you receive seeds, dices, and fork, and those are your tools to work with those soundtracks, and you have plan on paper, and you go on at home. So,
and you did it? You too? Yeah. You did this? Okay.
Yeah. Pavel have it?
Yes. Okay.
The physical.
The physical box
of
this course, and the content is a book and set of
CDs. Okay. Yeah. Oh, interesting.
So yes, as I am not sure if something changed. If somebody will be interested, then I will also mention that they are not shipping to Europe, as I remember. this sync creation course. So you need to find a way that somebody will help you, or some other way, or there are some repackaging companies which you need to use to have it when you want to order and have shipping outside US. Okay. So where we have left?
To the next level.
We have left on a peak week. Next, Exploration 27, also called X27. There is a local and local retreat version in the physical world and online version. Here we are. I am not sure if there is in Lifeline sneak peek of Exploration 27. I remember that there was guidelines few years ago as a prerequisite to Exploration 27, and we were with Pavel in 2019 on guidelines, and I remember that on the end of guidelines that there were, I think, 2 or 3 soundtracks. We listened to 2 or 3 soundtracks with Focus 27, and it was kind of introduction and please come to X27, which was next. Exploration 27. Focus 27 is a space where the main space, headquarter of all the focuses, all entities which work with, which don't have body and take care of this system in which we are, they stay there probably most of the time. I don't know, but this is the headquarter.
Yes, this is a space of clear manifestation,
pure
manifestation, where every thought can be manifested, and where you can really experience pure unconditional love, for example.
Yes, and what's interesting, when on those courses you create your own space there, your place there, then when you create your place there in non-physical, it's into Focus 27. And on this course, you explore this space. So you go to different places there. Do we know anything more about this course?
I don't think so. I think that the name of this program is self-explanatory. So everything what you think about Focus 27, you can experience there, I guess.
Okay, I wanted to invite some staff people from Monroe Institute, but currently there is a staff retreat in Monroe Institute, so everybody are busy.
What I know from some descriptions of Exploration 27 is that there's a first occasion to go to our I there. It means you can meet your higher self, in other words.
Okay.
That's Exploration 27.
Okay, let's go next. I will merge Starlines 1, Starlines 2, and Starlines Reunion. I will merge this because we don't have a lot of data about them. What I know is that you explore their spaces where are this meeting space in Focus 34, 35, where this is it's called gathering. There is special method to go there. I am not spoiling. So there is different method than anywhere else to jump there, which you learn on those courses. You go also to spaces where there are pools of our higher self, discs, and and STARLINES 1 and STARLINES 2 are also in online version. STARLINES Reunion are not, and STARLINES Reunion are not so often. Pavel, I remember you were mentioning how often reunion.
I don't remember, once a year or maybe once at 2 years. So
every second year, yeah. Okay.
So what we can say about STARLINES 1, STARLINES 2, STARLINES Reunion is exploring all these areas that Robert Monroe described in his books, describing his furthest journeys to the ending space of life he encountered during his journeys. And STARLINES 1 is about gathering, the focus 34, 35. I remember well. Next, STARLINES 2 is about exploring levels 42, and STARLINES Reunion is a called cluster of either or ocean of either, and this is focus 49, as I know. So this is a really far journey and deep experience.
Well, I wanted to show also. I will show, as you mentioned about focus levels. Let's see the focus levels just shortly. Yeah, so 35, 34 and 5. This is the gathering. And yeah, 42, either cluster consciousness, and 49, sea of I, their clusters. Yeah, advanced. Okay, let's go next. Who have birds singing, Pavel or Monica?
Me. There is a nest
Nice.
in the shutters.
Nice.
Nice. Okay. So,
okay, next, guidelines.
Okay, as you can see, there is another path, but it finishes on the second level of programs, which starts from Gateway Voyage. You can say.
So yes, we have already talked about this path. Now we will go guidelines, which, like I said before, was here. It's not there anymore. This is the change. So guidelines. About guidelines, we may say a bit more because we were there on local retreat in 2019. And the guidelines is about communication with our guides. I will say guides, because we have one main guide.
Guides and guidance. So we experience a contact with our guides, and also find the way to communicate with our guides. It doesn't mean that we establish communication like this one when we see each other and talk to each other. And we just are instructed about how the guidance can be recognized and how to work with guidance. So it is very important to know how the guidance can appear in our lives, because it makes our lives easier, simply.
Yes, and there was one person who was attending. This was one of many times, and this guy told us that he don't have sense of hearing or seeing. He just, I don't know, kinesthetically knows what's happening there. And he was a good example of what is guidelines about. You learn how this communication may appear, how it can be developed, because of course some people have signals from their guides, like, I don't know, itching here, or I don't know, somewhere else, but there are also many other, and you learn about them on guidelines.
Yeah, for example, there was Joe McMonigal talk one evening, and he talked about his guidance and how it appears. Yeah. And as I discuss with people attending my workshops, it happens very often that the signs of guidance are feathers. People just ask or wonder what to do, and they see signs in form of feathers that can be found on their people's way. So, for example, if you don't know which way you have to go, if you see, for example, feathers on one way, and you know that is the sign from your guides, this is the proper way you should go.
So in other words, on guidelines, you learn to recognize the communication. And yes, Joe McMonigal was speaking about his feather signs. He also mentioned that once he ignored it, and he had problems with his car, as I remember, a lot of problems, and nobody knew why, where it came from. On guidelines, we also had chance to visit isolation booth, which is a room which is fully isolated from outside world with Faraday cage. Here is waterbed, which is nice feeling. Here is special device which can substitute headphones. So when you go there, you select if you want headphones or you want to have this device to stream it to you. And here are headphones, and there are somewhere some they connect to your fingers, some devices which monitor.
Yes, they monitor galvanic skin response for monitoring your relaxation state. As I remember from years ago, there was also a EEG device standing on this small.
Probably, but in general, it's not available for. I can imagine that they are using their EEG for some test drives and so on. But for those who attend courses, it's probably not available. Here you see how thick this here, how the wall is thick, and you know it's with metal. This is not metal, it's copper. I don't know.
Copper.
Yeah. Okay, so I am not 100% sure how situation looks now, but in 2019, this was, I think, only course where you had in price, so you don't have to pay additionally, one session in this room, and this session looks in such a way that you come and you select all those things, and later when you lay in bed in total darkness, there is somebody who is monitoring you and playing soundtracks for you. So you communicate that, for example. And this is kind of experimental space where you can order that. For example, I want now Focus 49 sounds. And why we haven't did that, Pavel?
I don't know.
Why we didn't? Yeah.
Perhaps it was too early to experience such.
No. I remember that because the person who is here, who is monitoring you is called monitor, and I remember that my monitor told you, tell me which focus level you want. I will play it for you. And I remember I asked her for Focus 11, and which is not in general available because Focus 11 is the access channel. So you use Focus 11 on Human Plus series, the program commands. And there is no pure Focus 11 sound. So I remember I was anchoring some commands for going out of the body there. So this is about guidelines in this room. Yeah. Pavel, anything else?
Let's go further.
And no, not further. I will show one more thing on guidelines. This is the room where this monitor there is a sound control and computer for playing soundtracks and seeing what's happening in this room, which I showed before. Yeah. So
I am not the
monitor sits here.
This picture.
Pardon me?
I am not the monitor of this picture.
Yeah. No, I have one more better one. Yeah, I am monitor.
Oh.
No, wait. Yes, this was session in monitor. Yeah. Okay, let's go forward. Next, we have 20 minutes left. Next, we have HEARTLINE.
An interesting program because it opens our hearts and it learns to, it teaches how to work with love energy. And I think it is a good program to attend before MC², because there is a big connection between these two programs, because in both programs we work with love energy.
Yes, and so fuel for manifestation is love energy, and love energy have highest vibrations. So I'm not sure, Pavel, if because HEARTLINE is for those who I think this is just my perspective. I feel that HEARTLINE might be for empaths who won't go deep with your heart space and so on and so on. Of course, you may use it as an intro to have more energy for MC square.
But better understanding of what the love energy is and how to work with it.
I will show one more thing, what is interesting, might be interesting and inspiring for some. I showed the focus level. So we are in focus 1, 10 is full relaxation, access channel, blah, 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 blah. But there is a gap between 15 and 20 level. So there are focuses 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
15 is the hard
15 is no time. Yes. 15 is no time, and in no time you have access to all the time. So HEARTLINE is very.
18.
Pardon me?
Isn't HEARTLINE focus 18?
Yes.
Yes.
This is what I wanted to. I will go back to courses. So in HEARTLINE we work with focus 18, which is not common. So you will touch focus 18 deeper only on HEARTLINE. It's not available anywhere else. Like I said, I know some people who finished it. I don't know details, but when I think about it, then it comes to me that it's for those who really want to. In my mind, there appear empaths mainly.
Perhaps if you want to know more about HEARTLINE, this is a home study, which is called HEARTLINE as well, and it consists of 4 exercises, as I remember, and they are related to developing heart space and working with pure unconditional love and healing with pure unconditional love. So this may be some tips for you about HEARTLINE.
Okay.
But HEARTLINE is only residential.
Yes.
Only be done in the US. Yeah.
Like I said, I think it's very specific. And yeah. Okay, let's go then to Timeline. And I have finished online version of Timeline. It's available in online and local version. Local is longer. Online is called Timeline Basics. So in online version, we have learned all the basics and the full base. We haven't tried some of the exercises which are available in local retreat. I haven't said what is Timeline about. Okay, Timeline is about traveling in time. You heal, you learn how to heal yourself in current life, but from timeline perspective. So you may help yourself in the past, and this will influence your current from energy point of view. And you may go to your different incarnations and find out what you want to know about those incarnations.
As I remember, you said that you can also fix your contract for life.
Yes, this was yes. In general, it's not officially said, but there are some whispers. It was mentioned that you can change contract for current life, but they are not teaching this. Yeah.
But if you have an access to your past lives and recognize the reasons for your current life problems or issues, you can just fix.
Yes, the common problem, the common problems are, for example, that you have some health issues, that I don't know, some pains which you don't know from where they come, and there's no medical reason. You have some pains or problems with some organ, and it happens that it may be related with how you died in past life. And using timeline, timeline methods, you will be able to go to your past life, find out how you have died, and heal this, better understand. For example, okay, I will say on my example, I wanted to know more about my non-physical abilities, and I have found out on my timeline course that I was abusing my abilities. That's why I have limited them in current life to be more focused on life, not on using non-physical abilities. There was said that after this course, they will be unrestricted. I don't know if it happened. We'll see. I am all the time exploring. But yes, it was, I had vivid visions about, I seen myself as a magician in castles and so on. It was amazing. We haven't tried exercises which are on local retreat, which are related with, for example, alien life. You have just learned methods and tried some healing and some traveling to past incarnations. In local retreat version, there are more interesting exercises, which are not for everybody. I remember that on the end of Timeline Basics, we were said, remember, don't play too much with your wish to see your most horrible death, because there were such times where death was so horrible that we can't imagine now. So, we were said that there was incident that somebody asked for it and later had problems with integration of this experience. Okay, so timeline is about traveling in time, working in time. Like Pavel mentioned, even touching things related with contract for current life. And better understanding, like I mentioned on my example, better understanding our current life parameters, let me say, parameters related with our parents, which are not randomly selected. They are there because they are who they are, and country is also is related with our with what we should learn, and so on and so on.
So you think it is a good relation to a LIFELINE program, because it can be seen as expanded version of LIFELINE focused on our lives.
It may be, I mean, yes, it may be beneficial and fun, let me say, because yes, on Exploration 27, this is just this experience. Mm-hmm. I will not say it will not be beneficial, because it's not true. But for some, it might be tougher to find value in exploration 27. Lifeline is more related with current life, and timeline is extension. Yeah. Might be seen.
Might be. That
might be seen in this
I guess.
way. Yeah. So we already talked about a bit about. We don't have a lot of time. We have 9 minutes. We have talked about MCSQUARE, which is also available online. I am not sure if there is a lot to say more. No, there is. MCSQUARE is about manifestation. What's manifestation? Manifestation, I will say in my words, own words. Monica and Pavel, feel free to correct or say share how you see this. Manifestation is when we manifest, then we influence matter or energy, and in other words, we may bend the spoon, but we may also, using manifestation, we may also induce some incidents in our life. We may design some things using this energy, and this will come to us in our life. There are statistics related with synchronization home study, which we mentioned before, where some people, for example, manifested their pet health. Some manifested small fortune, and many other things. I'm just saying this as an example that MCSQUARE have also a Vegas version, where in Las Vegas group is using the same energy, but they focus in group and they make small winnings in casino.
Yeah, and manifestation, I think, is usually connected with affecting our reality, surrounding reality.
It's better than I said.
Yes, but in fact, in my opinion, in my perception, it is about feeling and about being here, about creating our life and feeling that. This is a very strong connection between how we
about conscious presence.
About conscious presence.
So because one of the fundamental things in manifestation is grounding, which is related with what you have said.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Monica, do you have anything to add?
No, I think you said everything, but I think, you spoke about HEARTLINE. I would like to do HEARTLINE, but as I said, it doesn't exist as a virtual course, because I think it's this energy that is used in MC², this energy from HEARTLINE.
Yeah.
I think that's the fundamental energy. That's why it's such a pity that it isn't
I am not sure, because we are looking for reason why some courses are not online, and I think there are other reasons not related with technical matters.
Perhaps it is only my guess. Perhaps it is related to focused consciousness, which is a local.
No, I think she said that the lady teaching HEARTLINE, I think she said you need to connect with you need to be in a group.
In a group, yeah.
To be with other people. That's apparently
okay. So you confirm that it might be technical. Okay.
Yes, if you call that's technical. Yes, in fact.
Yeah. Okay. If somebody is interested, please email institute or council or find any email on monroeinstitute.org email address and ask, and for sure we'll help you there. Okay, so this is about MC-square. We have 4 minutes left. I have only conscious presence, energy medicine, lucid dreaming, and the spectrum.
One thing I would like to mention that all this program we described before were 6 days long in local retreat. These are main programs of the Monroe Institute. And here we will focus on other programs which are of different duration, from 1 day up to 3 or 4 days, I think, or even 5.
Yes, there are different durations. Usually online versions are shorter, and they are called basics. Okay, I think we can't go with anything else. I will just mention that energy medicine, which is related with using energy for healing, with finishing energy medicine, you also receive certificate for being Reiki master.
Yeah.
This is something which is where is energy medicine?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And one of energy medicine trainers is active medical doctor, Brian. This is also something which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's it for today.
Law of Attraction is a program which is somehow related to MC-squared, but not so advanced, I guess, in terms of manifesting. So such things like spoon bending or seed growing. It is connected to attracting some events that might happen in our lives.
Okay. Any questions on the end? Okay, great. Okay. And then I think we finish and we see, I hope we see on next meeting where we will meditate. So thank you for coming. I hope that it was interesting. And see you next month.
See you next month. Thank you. Bye-bye.